Good morning, 7th graders. I have 4 pieces of information I would like to share with you this morning before you start working on the assignment. So, the first piece of information is that when you open up the lesson outline today, you may notice that I made some modifications to it, so it looks slightly different than the ones we have done before in class. First of all, I have changed the color of the text of the different subheadings on the outline so that you should more easily be able to find which section of the text the information is found in. So you may notice the first one, it says the structure of DNA is in red. That will correspond with the red chunk of information in the textbook. The second one and the third one and the fourth heading, I put those in blue because those are labeled in the textbook in blue so that you'll be able to more easily find the information you need. I also added a picture at the bottom that explains the process that's described in number 8. The second piece of information I wanted to share with you is another way to get the textbook. Hopefully you remember that we can use the textbook app and open the ebook, and you should be able to use that with the textbook. However, when you do this, if you are split screening the information, you can only get the information to be that small part of the screen on the side. You can't get it to be half of the screen. One thing about what I wanted to show you, I discovered that if we are using the textbook through the McGraw-Hill website, you can get it to be half of your screen. So to get to that, you'll need to go through Google Chrome and log in through Clever using the school website like we have done previously. You would go to the McGraw-Hill, that red button, choose that one. It will take you to the science textbook website. Next, you'll need to click on the Life iScience textbook, which is the book we use. On the left-hand side, you see this blue bar. It says Chapter 5, Lesson 3. That's where you choose what chapter and lesson we are on. So I have already selected Chapter 5, Genetics, and Lesson 3, DNA and Genetics. Once you've got that selected, on the right-hand side, there's this green ebook button. If you click on that, it will open the textbook up through their website. There's a button at the bottom to change it from 1 page at a time to 2 pages at a time. And there are arrows on the right and left-hand side to help you turn the page. Also at the bottom of the screen, we've got the page numbers listed. Now, the reason that, as I was saying, this is a little bit better is if you've got it at 1 page at a time. So if you tap that button at the bottom again, and then you drag Notability up to the screen, you can get it to be half and half. Okay, so you'll be able to have half of your screen the worksheet and half of the screen be the textbook. And that will be a little bit easier for you to navigate, hopefully. The third piece of information I wanted to share with you is that when you are in the online textbook, so not using the app, there's a purple button in the bottom corner of every page that has a little speaker on it. And if you tap on that, it will actually read the text to you if you don't want to read it yourself. Now, the guy who's reading it, or the woman who's reading it, the narrator, they do not have the most exciting voice. However, they will read it to you. I was hoping to show it to you.
The structure of DNA. Have you ever put together a toy or a game for a child?
And it'll read the text to you. Notice again, I changed the colors. See, the red matches the headings, and the blue will match the headings. The fourth and final thing that I wanted to tell you for today is that today is Marigold Pickup Day. So please come to school if you are able, or if you can have someone come to school for you, an older sibling or one of your parents, or maybe one of your friends could pick it up for you. I will have all of the marigolds there today in alphabetical order. I've written your names on the pots so you can more easily identify yours rather than looking at the little name tags. But please come and pick those up today if you can. If you can't and you really would like to have your marigold, please send me a Schoology message and we'll try and figure out a way to get the marigold to you. Thank you and have a great day.